Hello and welcome, Peacock fans, to another episode of Peacocks on the Prowl. I'm Jim Lowry, and sitting with me today is Associate Head Coach of the men's basketball team, Matt Fletcher. Coach, nice to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Coach, this past weekend you guys had Minnesota Duluth and you had St. Cloud State. Both of them are great games for you guys. Why don't you go ahead and tell us about that Duluth game?
You know, we came out in battle. It was a tough night. We had a long week of practice, and the guys performed pretty well. Duluth gave us some tough issues, and they bounced back and battled and got a really good win for us on Friday night.
Now, whereas Duluth was a nice close victory, got the crowd going, St. Cloud State got the crowd going in a different way. You guys got up past the century mark in that one. Why don't you kind of talk about that one a little bit?
You know, we took that lead at halftime and then kind of pushed it and stretched it open in that second half. Had some guys make some big shots. Chemistry was good, passing the ball well, and then we got some stops at crucial times to kind of open that lead up a little bit more. And yeah, it was kind of good to get over that 100 mark. Had a lot of guys score and make a lot of shots.
Speaking of guys scoring, you had 3 easy layups that came off of steals that were all really fun to watch. And then, something that kind of got downplayed a little bit is the fact that we had 16 made 3-point attempts, which is just a crazy number if you think about it. That's, 42 points in 3-pointers alone. Was there something you guys practiced this week? Like, were you practicing more 3-pointers, or did they just get hot?
I think it was a little bit of both. We do get hot at times, and the guys did a good job. But one thing that really was flowing was sharing the ball. Most of those threes were all off assists, so guys are making plays to get somebody else open and get an open shot, and they did a good job finding each other, especially the guys that had made a couple, then we're finding them again and keeping that ball rolling. And then it's kind of contagious. That ball goes in a few times, and then the next guy makes one, and it just kind of get that snowball effect, and that kind of happened for us, especially in that second half.
All right, now usually we have Coach McCowan in here talking with us. You being, associate head coach, you're higher than an assistant coach, but you're still not the head man. So you've got a little bit different look at the team. Kind of tell us how you've seen the team improve this year.
Our biggest challenge has just been mental growth and making sure that we're getting better personally. We've had some issues with guys putting their heads down a little too hard on themselves, so we've been constantly trying to grow that in practice during the week and then carrying that over into the games, and that's kind of been our main focus. It's been getting a lot better, especially individually, and then as a group that's kind of that works together. If each individual improves themselves, then they can do a better job working together and making sure that those adversity things that happen in a game don't necessarily knock us down as far as they have in the past. This weekend was a good showing of that. Had some guys struggle early and then bounce back, and then had a couple, you have the call go against you or something, but we did a good job of kind of regrouping together and just pushing back to make sure those runs that those other teams go on just don't put you too far in a hole.
All right, Coach, coming up on this weekend, it's the last home weekend of the year. Friday night, you're going to have Concordia St. Paul. What are we looking to see in that game?
They're really big and physical, very strong team. They got some upperclassmen that do a good job battling, and they've improved a ton all year long. They started off a little rocky, but they've had some good conference wins. They just won last weekend up at Mary, which is a tough place to win. So we're gonna have to be ready to go. They're gonna come in here kind of with some revenge. We kind of gave it to them a little bit at their place, so I'm sure they're gonna be ready to go and take this challenge head on.
And then the final home game of the year, Coach, Minnesota State Mankato's coming in. That's going to be a rough one on Senior Day. What are we going to look for on the guys in that one?
Mankato's really talented. They're a good team. They always have really good players, and it's going to be a great challenge for us. We're hoping that we're playing for something. We're trying to get that home game for that following Wednesday after conference ends, and every one of these games now kind of matters, being tied for 4th. We don't want to have to rely on Sioux Falls or Winona or somebody else. We'd rather just take care of business ourselves and let it take care of itself. So we're hoping if we can put one together Friday night, and then we always say if we can win Friday, then you can figure out Saturday. So our goal is to get to Saturday, and if we can squeak 2 out, then still setting ourselves up for success and hosting that first round game.
All right. And there you have it, Peacock fans. Peacock men's basketball at home this weekend in Dorman Gymnasium. Their last homestand of the season, coming out Friday and Saturday night to cheer on your Peacocks. Until next time, Peacock fans, I'm Jim Lowry. Thank you for watching.